So. Das Intro haben wir schon gesehen. New Game.
Detective Norman, can I join you? Sorry for the delay, but I didn't want anybody seeing me, if you know what I mean.
What can I get you, sir?
Just a coffee.
Coming right up.
It's not my habit to sit with people like you.
Got a business proposition for you, Detective.
I ain't no businessman. And even if I were, I wouldn't be doing business with the likes of you.
I don't usually do business with your kind either. But this is a bit of a strange deal. Good for you and your superiors, and good for me. It concerns a certain kind of trade.
Trade?
Well, let's just say that I hold a high position in a not-so-legal organization. It's just the kind of organization people such as yourself would like to know a lot about. And I, on the other hand, for certain reasons don't want...
Your coffee, sir.
Thanks. I have my own personal reasons why I don't want to be associated with this organization. It ain't too easy to leave this kind of business, if you know what I mean.
I think I know where you're coming from. You'll get a bullet in your head if you don't disappear quickly, right?
That's not the only reason. Got any kids, Detective? I've got a wife and daughter. I don't want them to have any problems because of me.
Yeah, well, I ain't just gonna hand out protection to any wop crook. You should have thought about them kids before, 'cause I...
Sure. Listen, I don't want something for nothing. So here's the deal. Does the name Salieri mean anything to you?
Salieri? It damn well does. You got something in common with him?
You could say that. I've worked for him for several years. Now he wants to rub me out. If you protect my family and me, I'll tell you everything. Names, dates, accounts, everything. Enough to put him away for life.
I ain't Santa Claus. If I go to the chief with this, I need to know everything you know. And I have to be sure you'll testify in court.
Sure. If you ain't in a hurry, I'll tell you my whole story, and all the deals I worked on over the years.
Okay. I've got time, and I'm listening.
I used to be a taxi driver. Even though I wasn't making much and I worked from dawn to dusk, I was glad to be working. It was a bad time and some other people were worse off than me. It was that very taxi that drew Salieri's people to me in the first place. One day I was on my break and I was just hanging out. Suddenly I heard a tremendous crash.
Sam! They got me! Damn it!
Climb up and move. There's a taxi. We'll be okay.
It was clear to me that these guys had to get out of there fast, so I thought it was best to cooperate, rather than ending up with a hole in my head.
Move it. Come on.
Where to?
Anywhere! Fast! I hope you're damn fast. Faster than Sam here was.
I burned rubber out of there like a bat out of hell. It didn't matter where, just away from those gentlemen who were chasing my new customers.
Now listen carefully. We gotta shake these clowns behind us. If you don't do it, then we're done. That includes you. Step on it, kid.
Ich bin schon aufgesteppt.
Oh!
Oh, die bringt mich ab hier. Oh
I'll shoot you to pieces!
Kill him, Sam!
Gott. Okay, das war
Take
gut.
this!
Das war schlecht.
Duck!
Müssen wir wohin? Nee, einfach nur abschütteln. Das war, glaube ich, ganz gut, was wir gemacht haben.
Great! We made it!
Good work, brother. Now take us to Salieri's bar. I'll show you the way.
Show you the way. Was meint er da hoch? Wir hier keinen umfahren. Geradeaus, sagt er. Guck jetzt. Boah, fast oben drauf gefahren, weil ich auf den Kompass geguckt habe. Sind wir hier zweispurig? Warum fährst du unter dem Speedlimit, Mann? Bleib mir hier auf der Überholspur. So, geradeaus. Ach, immer noch geradeaus. Da hinten. Geradeaus links. So, da über die Brücke rüber da hinten, oder was? rechts überholen. Aber die fahren ja keine 40, ich habe ja den Speedometer drin. Ne? Ist das eine Eisenbahnbrücke? Hier? Nein. Das ist in die andere Richtung. Ich weiß nicht, wie ich die Karte aufrufe. Ah, hier geht's über die Brücke.
Where do you think you're going?
Über die Brücke, du Knaller. Hier rechts. Hier laden wir uns mal in den Verkehr ein. Die zeigt ja auch kein rotes X mehr an auf der Karte. Ne, hier. Zurück. Shit, ich mach ihn rückwärts. Oh, ich bin auf Menu. Change Gears. Reverse. Wie schalte ich denn noch Automatik? Oh, shit. Mal ein Stück rückwärts. Stopp. Ersten Gang. Zu drehen.
You ain't lost by chance.
Stopp. Da vorne rechts. Mal Auge offen halten, ob die Fahrer irgendwo ist. Also immer noch geradeaus. Sagt er da rechts rüber? Ah, Entschuldigung. Und auf jeden Fall über den Kanal. Hier ist keine Brücke. Ja, warte mal. Da hinten ist, glaube ich, eine Brücke. Scheißegal, ich fahr hier mit durch. Hier kann man hoch. Entschuldigung, ich bin hier Anlieger und ich habe was abzuliefern. Ich darf das. Hier müssen wir hier rüber wahrscheinlich. Ist mein Gang kaputt oder was? Nee, muss manuell schalten.
Taking a bit long, ain't it?
die Autokamera wieder einticken. Ah, ich habe keine Ahnung, wo ich hinfahre. Das ist da irgendwo eine... Rechts. Oh. Ah, sind wir doch da.
Finally, we're home. Wait here, friend. Sam will get you a little something from Mr. Salieri. Thanks for your help.
Die Kamera hat da beim Fahren ein bisschen verrückt gespielt, wenn ich links und rechts geguckt habe. Wenn ich die Autokamera anlasse beim Fahren, dann ist es okay.
Mr. Salieri would like to thank you as well as myself and Paulie. It's compensation for the damage to your car and your services. It should be enough.
Yes, of course. Thanks. Give my regards to Mr. Salieri.
Mr. Salieri wants you to know that he is very grateful to you. If you ever need anything, you can come back and ask for help, because Mr. Salieri doesn't forget about friends who have helped him out. If you're interested, maybe we could find a job for you here, and it would pay well. We always have positions for guys as good as you.
Okay, okay. I'll think about it. Thanks, really thanks. I'd better go to fix the car and so on.
All right, I understand. Just think about it. And I hope it's clear that this matter is only between ourselves. You take care, kid.
Ja, also merken, Automatik.
When I opened the envelope, I almost had a heart attack. There was more than it would cost to do the repairs. But I didn't for a minute think about their offer. I didn't want to join some criminals, even if they had all the money in the world. It's better to be poor and alive than rich and dead, right? I was going to get my cab repaired and try to forget it all as soon as possible. As my mother always said, you can never predict what God has in store for you.
Hey, could you take me to the church downtown, please?
Okay, okay.
Ah, das ist jetzt unser täglicher Job. So, ich muss jetzt mal eben gucken. Erstmal Controls. Karte? Gibt's ja auch Karte? Karte? City Map, Tab. Oh. Tab. Tab macht die. Und Car. Menu, Auto Gearing, M. Wann bin ich denn auf M gekommen? Das ist ja... Wir sind auf Automatik, okay. Ah, okay, hier ist es nicht. So, jetzt müssen wir hier rum. Gehen wir mal gleich auf die Gleise. Entschuldigung. Ich bin noch neu.
Are you sure we can drive here?
No problem. Doing fine.
No problem. There could be cops. The ticket. Hey! Ich glaube, wir müssen auch rüber, ne? Also wir müssen nach rechts, links gleich. Den Limiter drin. Bremsen. Oben. Und jetzt hier die linke Spur. Oh gut, die Brücke kommt gerade runter. Ist das schon Gegenverkehr? Ne, ist ein Spur. Was denn? Ich sehe nirgendwo eine durchgezogene Linie, also. Mit Automatik ist das einfacher, als wenn du manuell schalten musst, auf jeden Fall. So, jetzt weiter rechts. Gott, wir brauchen hier sowas wie Android Auto oder so. Navigationssystem. Direkt da vorne vor.
Okay, drop me off here at the steps. Thanks. Here's the fare.
Oh, gleich
Are you taken? I need to go to the hospital and you are.
No problem.
to the hospital? Was ist denn? To the hospital. Okay, gehen wir hier links. Das war grob in die Richtung. Oh, Entschuldigung. Oh nee, Stadtverkehr. Ist ja besoffen. Oh. Ich weiß nicht, wie oft wir hier noch rechts links können. Komm mal hier. Ich hatte hier gesehen, dass man da rechts kommt. Links, rechts. Ja, doch. Oh. Rot. Ich stehe doch. Okay, wenn er nicht will, dann kann er nicht. Warum? Okay, wir können jetzt weiter rechts und dann. Da oben rechts ist auch so eine Uhr. Ich weiß nicht, ob das bringt, ob wir dann weniger Geld bekommen oder so. Shit. Ja. Das scheinen die Straßenbahnlinien zu sein, das Gelbe. Auf Straßenbahn ist man wohl generell langsamer. Der will auch links. Ja, ich bin mal schneller. Entschuldigung, hier ein Fahrgast. Frau schwanger im Krankenhaus. Der hat links geblinkt, der Sack. Ist dann rechts abgebogen. Okay. Komm wieder vor.
Here it is. Drop me off in front of the entrance.
Ups. Entschuldigung.
go to the hospital, but now I need to go to the hospital.
Don't worry, I know how to drive.
My God, careful!
Der will irgendwie noch nicht. Hier wohl da vorne vorfahren. Was will er denn?
Thanks. Here's the fare.
Oh, jetzt steigt er.
I'm lucky you're here. I need to get to the theater on Central Island. Take the Giuliano Bridge so that we can get there quickly.
Whatever you want.
Giuliano Bridge. Okay, also hier geradeaus runter. Sir? Ja, genau. Müssen wir da um die Kurve. Einfach am Wasser lang gleich. Hier scharf rechts. Ey! Ja, doch echt ein schnelles Auto für ein Taxi. Also ich bin nicht der einzige Chaot hier auf der Straße. Kein Ampel. Müssen wir jetzt hier links rum. Kommen wir da oben rauf. Ja. Da gleich die nächste rechts. Ah, shit, der will auch rein.
Ow! Do you even know how to drive?
I apologize.
Ow! Do you even know how to drive?
Excuse
Alter, der
me.
ist nicht gefahren. Fahr. Sie haben doch, also die Frau wollte doch, dass sie hier rüberfahren. Auf jeden Fall 100%, also. Einfach nur hier unten bis zum T und dann links. Dann schon mal linke Spur. Oh, Jesus. Oh, 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 da ist viel rechts vorbei. So müssen wir hier links. Ist auf der anderen Seite sein?
Here it is. Drop me off here at the corner.
Hier at the corner. Hier?
Mister, you went past it. Where are
Let
you
me
going?
out in
front of the theater,
Okay,
the main
okay.
entrance.
Main Entrance. Soll das das Theater sein? Hier? Ah ja.
Here's the money. Goodbye.
Ja. Lauter zufriedene Kunden heute. Kommt schon der nächste.
Good day. Could you take me to Hoboken, the Pompeii bar?
Sure thing. Get in.
Lass mal die Kamera automatisch gehen. Okay, da oben. Das heißt, wir müssen hier wieder auf den Zubringer, auf den Zubringer oder auf die Brücke. Da hinten links. Okay. Taxi. irritiert, dass die Autos nicht, dass die Autos so langsam fahren. Liegt aber auch zum Teil daran, dass die Fußgänger einfach überall rüberlaufen. Oh ja, konnte nichts hören. Der wollte... Siehst du wieder Fußgänger? Ah. Ja, ich weiß nicht. So, bist du jetzt hier über die Brücke? Blau ist dann unsere Richtung, oder? Bertons Autoservice. Nee. Also so richtig, die Zeit scheint es aber noch nicht zu gehen. Mein Gott! Nur die fahren hier 25.
Ouch! What are you driving like this for?
Sorry.
Ja, also es ist besser, wenn man hier chaotisch fährt, glaube ich. Sicher auch für mich und meinen Fahrgast. So, bis gleich hier links Kurve folgen. Hoboken ist auf jeden Fall, wo wir hinwollen. Bahis Pompeii. Oh. Bisschen geschnitten, ne? Nix.
Can't you steer? What the hell have you done? I ain't going no further with you.
Oh.
Here's the money. Goodbye.
Okay, also ich darf keine Leute überfahren. Der ist mir außerdem vors Auto gesprungen. Konnte ich nichts machen.
Good day. Could you take me to Hoboken, the Pompeii bar?
Sure thing. Get in.
Also wir müssen chaotisch fahren, ne? Jetzt hier links. Ich glaube, das ist okay, solange man keine Leute überfährt. Wow. Wir haben nicht geschimpft, bis wir den Fußgänger überfahren haben. Wow. Nur auf die Karte geguckt. Lady. Ja, die dürfen das nicht, ne? Das schaffen wir noch. Ja, die. Ich behaupte mal, ich darf die Busspur benutzen, deswegen. So, Vollgas. So richtig Verkehrsregeln gibt es hier ja nicht. Also rechts von links, rote Ampel machen, glaube ich, keinen Unterschied. Oder hoffe ich mal. Shit. Ich hab meinen Trippeltank nicht. Oh, ich hab Brems reingeklitscht. Oh, Boken, hier wollen wir hin. Sachen über die Brücke. Hat aber keiner geschoben. Oh, der will auch rechts. Weg. Ja, hier runter.
You trying to kill us?
I apologize.
Ah, der hat eine Vollbremsung gemacht, einfach so auf seiner Kutsche. Ohne Pferd. Zweite links. Das schaffen wir noch. Oh. Wir sind Selbstmörder. Okay, auf jeden Fall da vorne links.
We're here. Drop me off at the entrance, please. There you go. Keep the change.
Good.
I need to get to the department store car lot in Little Italy. Can you take me there?
No problem. Get in.
Go across the Giuliano Bridge and then through the tunnel. It's the shortest way.
Entschuldigung, Fußgänger, was soll ich machen?
Oh! I nearly broke my jaw!
You ain't scared, are you?
Was soll ich machen da in dem Fall? Das ist hier rechts. So wieder auf dem Track. Shit. Scheißegal, Jungs. Links.
I said over the Giuliano Bridge. Don't you know which one that is?
Ja, natürlich. Da bin ich auf dem Weg hin. Halt die Klappe jetzt. Solange ich den Fuß auf dem Pedal habe, sag ich, wo es lang geht. Alles noch im grünen Bereich. Ich glaube, die müssen wir überholen. Rechts. Okay, dann können wir hier aber dann wieder voll. Scharf rechts. Ne, da unten erst. Kacke. Oh Mann. Der hat geschnitten. Und wir werden hier links machen. Dann müssen wir da wieder links, rechts. muss kurz auf mein GPS kommen, auf mein Navi. So, jetzt kommen wir hier rüber.
You think I'm paying for a sightseeing tour? You're mistaken. The shortest route is through the tunnel.
Ach, das ist so ein Tunnel. Shit.
You think I'm paying for a sightseeing tour? You're mistaken. The shortest route is through the tunnel.
Kacke.
You think I'm paying for a sightseeing tour? You're mistaken. The shortest route is through the tunnel.
Jetzt sehe ich das so. Also wieder zurück.
You think I'm paying for a sightseeing tour? You're mistaken. The shortest route is through the tunnel.
Ja, Mann. Wahrscheinlich werden wir das irgendwann noch aus dem FF wissen, wo hier was ist. Shit. Links. Ah. Oh, jetzt genau. Oh, cool, nämlich. Schaltet aber automatisch auf Gang runter Gas verlieren. Okay, jetzt aber Gas. Ist da hinten nur noch um die Kurve. Ich glaube die Lieferzeit, die Lieferungen, die gehen auch auf Zeit. Da sieht man das Rote da oben rechts auf der Uhr. Der mehr, wo der hin wollte. Der hier?
Here we are. Drop me off at the car lot. Why aren't you driving on the road?
You ain't scared, are you?
This should cover it. Keep the change.
Oh, good.
I need a coffee break. I had a cup of coffee and relaxed in the car. While I was waiting to see if I could get another customer, I noticed I wasn't far from Salieri's bar. Jesus.
We got you, you little rat. Mr. Morello's pretty angry with you. We're gonna have to teach you a little lesson so you remember that it ain't right.
Those bastards remembered the license plate of my car and took it on themselves to hunt me down.
Lou here'll fix your face a little. Finish him off. Don't waste any more time on him.
It was clear to me that I had to get out of there fast. I couldn't handle that animal on my own. I said to myself that now was probably the right moment for Mr. Salieri to show his gratitude. Salieri's bar was just down the street, and the sight of it was certainly a lot nicer than a baseball bat to my head.
Da blinkt es recht grün nach rechts. Oh shit, shit, shit. Au. Links. Großbar. Nee, das ist die falsche. Doch.
Where the hell is she? I said 3 o'clock in the passageway.
Weil ich da falsch gelaufen bin.
I had a cup of coffee and relaxed in the car. While I was waiting to see if I could get another customer, I noticed I wasn't far from Salieri's bar.
Um das skippen? Ich muss bestimmt noch ein paar Mal machen. Ja.
Finish him off. Don't waste any more time on him.
It was clear to me that I had to get out of there fast. I couldn't handle that animal on my own. I said to myself that now was probably the right moment for Mr. Salieri to show his gratitude. Salieri's bar was just down the street, and the sight of it was certainly a lot nicer than a baseball bat to my head.
Hier rechts war auf jeden Fall richtig. Wir schießen da. Wir laufen. Jetzt mal links, rechts hier immer ein bisschen.
Move it, Lou. Don't let him get away.
Okay. Hier rüber.
Move it, Lou. Don't let him get away.
94. So wahrscheinlich hier rein.
Where the hell is she? I said 3 o'clock in the passageway.
Hier hoch oder was?
Stop, you bastard.
Weg! Aua, schießen, nicht schießen. Oh shit.
Stop, you
Shit.
bastard.
Weg! Hupf! Hupf! Ach! Geh weg!
Move it, Lou. Don't let him get away.
Tell ya. Those punks broke the window, and when I went to complain at their home, that Tromp said our boys would never do
Oh
so.
nee.
You don't say.
Da geht's doch nicht weiter.
Stop,
Hier
you
geht's
bastard.
weiter. Links.
Well, he said he'd finally have all the things we needed. Maybe you want.
Hilfe!
Blow his head off.
Junk.
Leave it alone, Marie.
Oh my god, Joe! Those thugs have got us.
Where is he? He said to meet him at 3 in the passageway.
Hilfe! Hilfe! Jetzt geht alles links oder weg, Auto. Sali. Oh. Nein! Ich vom Auto überfahren, danke.
I had a cup of coffee.
Finish him off. Don't waste any more time on him.
Gas.
It was clear to me that I had to get out of there fast. I couldn't handle that animal on my own. I said to myself that now was probably the right moment for Mr. Salieri to show his gratitude. Salieri's bar was just down the street, and the sight of it was certainly a lot nicer than a baseball bat to my head.
Fuck, fast da, da hab ich ein scheiß Auto drauf. Auf mich zu schießen. 70 schon runter. Oh. Wir müssen auf jeden Fall darüber. Weg!
I'll put you out of your misery.
Links, rechts, straight.
Where the hell is she? I said 3 o'clock in the passageway.
Boah, der pisst da.
Move it, Lou. Don't let him get away.
Okay, diesmal gehen wir nicht da runter.
What can I tell you? Those punks broke the window, and when I went to complain at their home...
Okay, das ist recht sicher jetzt. Wir haben ziemlich Abstand gewonnen. Müssen auf jeden Fall hier runter. Dann zurück.
He said he'd finally have all the things we needed. But maybe
Blow his head off.
Run! Run! Lauf! Schöner Rand lang hier.
Where is he? He said to meet him at 3 in the passageway.
Da ist es.
I'll put you out of your misery.
So, hier ist nochmal ein Auto mich überfährt. Da tut aber eine Fresse. Keine Autos? Okay. Puh.
Got a handful of nothing, and I watch it like a hog. Well, I'm doing okay. I'm living in a dream.
Was habt ihr jetzt noch?
Salieri's boys saved my skin that time, but I certainly wasn't in a good situation. I had paid off my debts for the car repairs, but my boss didn't want to employ anyone who was in the mob. It just wasn't good business. When I saw the fancy getup of Salieri's boys, I thought that it can't be too bad to work for them. Besides, I had nothing to lose. Morello was out to get me, so driving a cab wasn't the best job. Plus, the prospect of Salieri's dough wasn't so terrible. So like I always say, better to die young and loaded.
Well, it looks like Morello is really trying to make me mad. But I'm a reasonable person. What do they call you, son?
Thomas Angelo.
I've decided to give you a shot, Tommy. I like new faces. We're one big family here. You already know Paulie and Sam. Frank here is my right hand, and looks after the legal side of our business. The one behind the bar is Luigi. This business ain't easy to swallow, but Luigi's a wonderful cook. Paul will introduce you to Vincenzo and Ralph. There are a lot of us, but those should be enough for now. Now listen, and listen good. We have some rules around here. Don't cross paths with the cops. They're on our payroll, so they'll leave you alone. But if you go too far, they'll all come after you. Money or no money. If they ever pick you up, say nothing, and I will take care of you. I show my gratitude to those people that helped me, and there aren't many left who betrayed me. Capiche?
Yes, Mr. Salieri.
I'm glad. Today I'll give you a chance to get back at those bastards who wrecked your taxi. We'll see what you're made of. Morello has a bar where all his gorillas go. They all have their cars parked behind the fence next to the bar. If you're good, they won't be there tomorrow morning. Paulie'll go with you just in case. Go see Vincenzo for equipment and Ralph for some wheels.
I wouldn't trust him so much. He seemed hesitant. He's just accepting now because he has no choice.
We'll see, Frank. We'll see. I'm more concerned about what Morello's problem is. Does he really want to start a war?
Vincenzo's the Don's gun expert. They've known each other since they were kids. He'll get you whatever you want. Tommy guns to cannons. Then he can set you up. I always pay him a visit before a job. Buongiorno, Vincenzo.
Ciao, Paulie.
This here's Tom. Just started up with us.
Pleased to meet you, Tom. What can I do for the both of you?
We got a job to do. We need something to write off a few cars.
This classic piece of sports equipment should do the job, and if not, I've mixed up a few cocktails. Careful with them, though.
Thanks a lot, Vincenzo.
Bring back the bat. It's my nephew's.
Sure thing. Ralph will introduce you to is a complete idiot, but he's got a special way with cars. I don't get how such a moron could know anything about anything. But that's the way it goes sometimes.
Visit. How you all doing, Paulie?
Hey, Ralphie.
Yeah, I see you're still limping, so we got two cripples working here.
That's right, but I ain't a fool. Ralph, this is Tom. If you bring him a stolen car, Tommy, I'll make it your own, and no one will know the difference. Ralph, Tom and me have a job to do. You're supposed to have some wheels for us?
Right. Here it is. It ain't no hot rod, but it should really do for you.
Thanks, Ralphie. Let's go.
Okay, also hier machen wir Pause, oder? Vielleicht dann beim nächsten Mal weiter. So, bis dann. Tschüss.